Hello everyone, this is Bigalski.
And JTB.
And this is, thank God I'm done with MD2. This is Military Destruction Phase 3, Master Ninja, Ninja Gaiden Black. The radio tower right here, I don't think there's, just shoot your arrows at the targets, or not at the targets, but at the enemies, because you want to make sure that you kill all the enemies before you finish with the, finish killing the disc, because you want, the most points you can out of it.
Yeah. I thought you was going to say just shoot the targets and don't care about the minions. I was like, yep, that's probably what you should do.
That's what a lot of people do, but again, we're going to show how to, manipulate it a little bit. Again, audio cues are your friend. Be listening for the rockets. If you listen to them, and then you can jump away. Now, I don't know if... I just kind of said, I'm going to see what happens here. I don't know if they kill the ogres. Do they spawn? I know they don't spawn in some of the other missions, but if they killed them, it's not like a boss is killing them.
Yeah, good question. I'd have to go back and check. I feel like I can definitely remember some runs where a rocket has killed an ogre and they haven't respawned. So that can definitely happen. I'm not sure what causes it, but.
So look at this magnificent running and aiming. But like I said, listen to the rockets shoot, and then you can kind of run away and then move up a little bit farther to go and shoot. And don't forget, you can, after you kill them, use that essence if you want to UT, or you could absorb it with benediction if you use the, to UTM, which I didn't do. But you can also drag it down to use it for health, which I'll show at the end of the game. But again, here, I think I get pelted a few times.
Yeah, I find the archers
right there,
way more accurate than the rocket guys.
Oh yeah. And so you just know if you don't get right, so you want to kind of be running into it and then rolling up. That's kind of what you want to do. If you try to go from side to side, you're not going to be able to zoom in as fast as you need to. Now, I will admit that I'm not the best sniper in the world. I would give it all up, man. I would give it all up to be a great Halo sniper. I know people probably can be like, what? But, a friend of mine's like, why would you do that? I think I finally used my smoke bombs. Here's something else too. At the beginning, if you're being overwhelmed by the ogres and the rocket guys at the top, run to one side, then drop a smoke bomb and go to the other side. And, maybe that'll give you the distraction you need to... start targeting the the people up top on the radio tower. You only have 7 smoke bombs, so use them to your advantage if you're having problems. I mean, that's how I look at it.
Yeah, you can also save the essence if you are good with the bow and you can shoot them fast enough. You can save the essence between minions and just kind of take them all out. But the Debilera UT is really good for that. It won't one-shot the ogres or the berserkers, but it will take care of the imps really quickly.
And then sometimes, I'll tell you what, when they get a beat on you, and I think at that point I was just like, man, sometimes I try to force it, and, when you try to force it on, especially on some of these military destructions, you can be in trouble. So, anyway, but like I said, just keep track of the sounds, and then go from there. I probably could use my smoke bombs maybe to get some ETs on these berserkers, but this is not a farming one. This is just get through it. If I was going to farm it, I'd be farming the ogres with the chucks.
Yeah, you would. And the berserkers too. You just have to be. The only thing is, like the archers can just hit you like out of nowhere. Like there's not really much you can do about it. But if you kind of just try and move around a little bit, don't just kind of stay in one spot and do it over and over again. Like right here, like you're moving around and kind of moving him around the environment a little bit. That's good. Don't just kind of stay right next to them near a wall or something, because then if you get clipped by an arrow, the berserkers will probably juggle you and they do a lot of damage.
And so X+A A to jump on their heads, that's such a for almost every enemy. That works so good to stun them and you get the upper hand. So again, if you're getting a little discombobulated with their attacks and what to do, use the X+A. That also kind of reorients you to what's going on. And use that to your advantage.
You also get a lot of iframes on a successful head jump too. So like even if you just kind of need to like buy yourself a few seconds to, you know, take a breather, you can just use that.
I'm so good with the bow. I suck with the bow. I'm so bad. But, you know, I tried to pull the blue down because I knew it was going to disappear, and I ended up absorbing it. I've never been able to just do that on the first try. You know, I think right here. So I killed everybody up there, so you want to make sure you take that blue down, like right here, before you shoot the enemies, because, you know, again, your health affects your score, so that's free blue, so you might as well do it. But
Yeah.
anyway, that's it, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Take care, everybody.